God says, you need to hear this now. This is urgent. I am in deep shock, because only you still don't know what happened last night. Watch this now. This is your last chance to know the full truth before it's too late. Open this before it's 11 p.m. Comment Amen right now to affirm that your spirit is ready to receive this. Don't ignore this moment. Something happened, something real, and it matters more than you realize. Listen closely. Heaven has been trembling. Angels have been watching. And I, your God, have been calling your name louder than ever before, but you're still unaware. You haven't opened your eyes to what shook the heavens last night. This isn't random, this is personal. This is divine. If your heart is heavy, if something feels off today, if you felt a strange stillness or pressure you couldn't explain, that was me trying to wake you up. The enemy doesn't want you to see this, but I'm fighting for your attention. I've been whispering warnings, sending signs, and placing messages in your path, but you've been distracted. Now is the moment to pause everything and listen. This is a holy interruption in your day. Not an accident, not a coincidence. This is your divine rescue alert. And if you don't respond, the window will close. There is a truth that has been hidden from you, and it has the power to change everything. Please like this video right now if you feel even a small stirring in your soul. That's not emotion, that's your spirit recognizing my voice. I need you to stay here. Don't scroll, don't exit, not now. Don't let another distraction rob you of what I'm about to tell you. Comment 1111 if you believe that this moment has divine timing. Let the heavens see that your heart is still listening. Here's what you didn't know. Last night, there was a shift. A spiritual gate opened. It was not seen by human eyes, but all of heaven saw it. A choice was placed before you, one that had the power to set your future on fire with purpose, blessings, and breakthroughs. But while you slept, the enemy tried to steal it. I saw the attack. I watched as the darkness tried to creep in and plant doubt, fear, confusion, and delay over your life. I saw how hell scrambled to block your calling, to interfere with your clarity, to confuse your dreams. I watched your name being whispered by angels and hunted by demons. But you were unaware. You need to understand how close you are to a massive shift, a divine turn, a life-changing door. But here's the truth. If you don't wake up to it, you'll walk right past it. The enemy fears you. He knows how dangerous you are when you know who you are in me. That's why he attacks your mind. That's why he plays with your emotions. That's why you feel tired when you're supposed to rise. But I, the Lord your God, have drawn the line. I have said, no more. You are not alone. You are not forgotten. You are not behind. You are on the edge of a breakthrough so big, hell has been shaking. And last night, the war got louder. This is why you feel the weight. This is why you feel the silence. Because the enemy is trying to push you to quit. But my child, I did not create you to fall. I created you to rise. You are marked, you are chosen, you are covered, and my spirit is still with you. Comment 222 if you trust this. I want heaven to witness that your trust is still alive, even when your strength is fading. I need you to understand something very clearly. What happened last night was a final attempt from darkness to distract you before you step into the very promise I spoke over your life long ago. You've prayed for answers. You've cried for healing. You've begged for direction. And I was already moving things in place while you waited. But the moment of fulfillment is closer than you think, and just before that door opens, the enemy always shouts louder. He throws chaos, old habits, triggers, delays, and distractions right before the breakthrough hits. That's why your life has felt shaken. That's why relationships have been tested. That's why you've been doubting your worth again. Because He knows if you see what I've prepared for you, you'll never go back to who you were before. I am not asking you to be perfect. I'm asking you to be aware. This is your final warning to wake up spiritually before it's too late. Before 11 p.m., I need you to take this seriously. Set aside fear. Step out of your cycle. Come back to me in full surrender. I'm not a distant God. I'm the God who stood by your side during the nights you thought you wouldn't survive. I was there in the hospital room. I was there when the anxiety had you crying on your floor. I was there when they walked away. I never left. Now I'm here again, speaking through this moment, pleading with you to understand what's at stake. What happened last night was not just a spiritual event. It was a final alarm, a last trumpet for your soul. Are you listening? This isn't the time to brush it off. Don't delay. Don't say, "I'll watch later." No, the time is now. The door is open now, but it won't stay open forever. My Spirit is calling you back into position, back into alignment, back into the divine assignment you were born for. You are not average. You are not a mistake. You are my masterpiece. And the power I've placed in you is about to wake up. The shift you've been waiting for is already moving, but your obedience is the key. Stay with me. Watch until the end. Don't miss what's about to be revealed next. I promise it will shake you. It will heal you. It will open your eyes. And when it does, everything will make sense. Listen to me, because I am not repeating this again. What if a quick 7-second brain ritual could truly wipe out your debt and fill your life with unstoppable abundance? A shocking CIA leak has just revealed a 7-second ritual now helping ordinary people clear debt and attract unlimited wealth. Verified by 4 top neuroscience labs, this easy at-home method is turning financial problems into dream lifestyles. New homes, cars, vacations, it's all happening for real people. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. There is something I ordained to be released into your life. But your awareness must rise before that release can happen. You've been praying for clarity, for favor, for an answer, but I cannot pour oil into a vessel that refuses to be still. That is why I allowed the storm to come. Not to break you, but to quiet you enough to hear me clearly. Comment 333 to declare your faith right now. Let your faith speak louder than your fear. What happened last night was not meant to scare you. It was me shaking what needed to be shaken. I allowed certain things to be removed. I allowed certain doors to stay shut. Because if I didn't block those distractions, you would have missed the door that truly matters. There is a divine appointment that only you can walk into, and it is connected to your surrender right now. I know you're tired. I know the delay has made you question my promises. But I am not a man that I should lie. If I spoke it, I will complete it. But I need your focus. I need your eyes back on me, not on the people who left, not on the pain that distracted you, not on the things that didn't work out. Your blessing is not in what you lost. Your blessing is in what I'm preparing to reveal. I protected you from battles you didn't even see. While you were sleeping, angels were fighting. Demons were circling, waiting for a moment of doubt to sneak in, but my hand covered you. That same hand is still on your life, still guiding, still breaking chains you don't even know you're dragging behind you. And yes, I know about the guilt you carry. I know the thoughts that torment you at night, but I am not here to shame you. I am here to restore you. Nothing you've done is greater than the grace I have for you. And this very moment is a second chance to walk back into the light. There is still time, but the window is closing. I want you to understand this. Before every major move of God, there is a moment of silence. You've felt it. That stillness, that spiritual discomfort, that unease in your heart, that was not depression. That was your spirit sensing the shift. And the reason it's been so hard lately is because you are standing on the edge of your next chapter. Do not give up here. Comment 555 if you believe that your breakthrough is closer than ever. Let me remind you what I said in my word. In Isaiah 43:19, I declared, "See, I am doing a new thing. Now it springs up. Do you not perceive it?" This is that moment, that new thing. But the question is the same. Do you perceive it? Or are you still looking backward? This is not the time to focus on who didn't believe in you. This is not the time to compare your journey to others. This is not the time to wait for confirmation from people who were never assigned to your calling in the first place. I called you. I anointed you. I equipped you. And I will carry you the rest of the way if you let me. I am not asking for perfection. I'm asking for permission. Will you let me in again? Will you trust me enough to surrender the outcome? Because if you could only see what I see coming, you would not hesitate. You would be dancing in advance. You would be praising like it's already done. Because in the realm of heaven it's done. The healing, done. The restoration, done. The open door, done. The peace you've been searching for, already released, but it's waiting for your obedience to meet it. I want to pour out something greater than you imagined, but I cannot bless the version of you that pretends to be strong while breaking inside. I want the real you, the one who cries in private, the one who wonders if I'm even listening, the one who doubts but still hopes. That is the you I came for. So open your heart. Speak to me. You don't need perfect words. Just give me the truth. You've been carrying too much. You've been fighting silent battles for too long. It's time to lay it down. That's why I'm speaking through this right now. Not just to alert you about last night, but to call you back into peace, to bring your soul back into rest, to realign your heart with your purpose. Comment 1212 if you feel my spirit drawing you back home. There is more to your story. The pain wasn't the ending, the betrayal wasn't the closing chapter, the loneliness wasn't punishment, it was preparation. I was separating you from the noise so you could finally hear my voice. You are not disqualified. You are not broken beyond repair. You are not forgotten. You are chosen. You are still the one I picked before you were born. You are still covered in grace. You are still surrounded by angels, and my word over your life still stands. The enemy is afraid of your future. That's why your past has been so messy. But I am the God who brings beauty out of ashes. I am the God who takes what was meant for evil and turns it for good. I am the God who never stops fighting for his children. I know your heart feels heavy, but I am lifting that burden now. My presence is not far, it is with you right now, even as you read this. The atmosphere is shifting, the chains are cracking. Your spirit is awakening. You are not late. You are right on time for what I've prepared. But don't ignore this. Before 11 p.m., I need your full attention. I need you to open your eyes, see the signs, and remember who you are. You're not just anyone. You are my child, my promise, my vessel. Everything changes the moment you believe. And I'm not finished yet. You still don't know what happened last night, and that should stop you in your tracks. Heaven moved. The angels were dispatched. I was moving in places you didn't see. And even now, your soul feels it, doesn't it? That stirring in your chest, that pull in your spirit, that's not fear, that's me calling. Could a CIA-leaked brainwave ritual be the fastest shortcut to a life of luxury? Newly released CIA research has just exposed a jaw-dropping brainwave technique that's letting everyday people attract massive wealth almost instantly. This 7-second home ritual, proven by 4 neuroscience labs, is transforming debt into dream houses, cars, and luxury getaways. If you're reading this, consider yourself lucky. The page could be taken down anytime. Click the link in the description and comments to unlock the secret before it's gone forever. You were marked for something the darkness could not cancel. No matter how many times you've doubted yourself, no matter how messy your past looks, I didn't forget my plans for you. I didn't change my mind because you fell. I didn't turn away from you when you gave up. I stayed. I watched over you when you didn't even want to wake up. I held your heart when you felt too numb to pray. I caught every tear you cried in silence, and now I need you to see why. That moment last night, it wasn't random. It was a final countdown, and the enemy knew it, even if you didn't. Comment 777 if you know this is speaking straight to your soul. Let your faith rise right now. This is the last call for your next level. The door is open, but you must walk through it awake. Not half in, half out, not lukewarm, not with one foot in the world and the other in hope. This is the moment you make a full return. You say you're waiting on me. But my child, I've been waiting on you. I've sent confirmations. I've placed people in your life to plant seeds. I've given dreams that woke you up at 3 a.m. I've closed doors that looked good but weren't from me. And still you've asked, God, where are you? I am here. I've been here. And now I need you to move. You want to be blessed. But blessings require movement, they require faith, they require surrender. You don't need more signs, you need more obedience. Because the blessing is not behind the sign, it's behind your yes. That yes might feel scary, it might cost you comfort, relationships, and things that used to feel familiar. But what I'm giving you is worth far more. I am not just fixing what was broken, I am giving you a brand new beginning. Last night, something ended in the spirit, a cycle, a pattern, a weight that's been following your family for generations. I broke it. But you must choose not to pick it back up again. Stop replaying old mistakes. Stop agreeing with lies that tell you you're too far gone. Stop believing that my grace was for everyone but you. You are mine, and you have not seen your best days yet. Comment 999 if you feel that freedom being stirred inside you again. I am building something through you that will outlive you. This is not just about your survival, it's about your legacy. I am healing your bloodline through your obedience. I am shifting your family's future because you chose to trust me again. Do you feel it? That sudden quiet in the room, that's my presence. I'm right there. I'm not a distant God. I'm your Father. And I've come to remind you, you were never forgotten. The pain you went through didn't bury your purpose, it revealed it. Every battle you fought was proof of the calling over your life. Every storm you survived trained you to stand in this moment. Every rejection protected you from what would have derailed your spirit. And now I need you to see what's ahead. I'm bringing clarity to the areas where confusion lived. I'm bringing healing to the wounds you tried to ignore. I'm bringing restoration to the broken pieces of your confidence. But I need your attention. Not tomorrow, not next week. Now, before 11 p.m., I need your full surrender. There is something about timing you don't fully see. My timing is not just about dates, it's about alignment. And you are now aligned with a moment in time that will not repeat itself again. What you do next determines what unfolds next. You were born for such a time as this. You were created to break cycles, to rise when others crumbled, to carry faith in a world that keeps chasing noise. And though you feel unqualified, I remind you, I do not call the qualified. I qualify the called, and you are called. There are blessings that have been delayed, not denied, and now I'm ready to release them, but I need you to release what's been blocking the flow. That bitterness, that grudge, that fear, that insecurity that keeps whispering, "You're not enough." Silence it with truth. You are more than enough because I said so. I am with you. I go before you. I stand behind you. I walk beside you. There is no place you can go that my hand won't reach you. Even when you thought you wandered too far, I still chased you, and I will never stop. Comment 1010 if you believe you're not too far gone to be restored. Look at how many times you almost gave up, and yet you're still here. That's not an accident. That's not luck. That's me. That's grace. That's protection. That's purpose in motion. And yes, you've been misunderstood. Yes, you've been overlooked. But I'm raising you up in a way that no one can take credit for. It won't be your resume. It won't be your followers. It won't be your connections. It will be me. Because I want everyone to know I still do miracles. I still lift the broken. I still raise the weary. I still heal the sick. I still restore what was lost. I still answer desperate prayers in the middle of the night. I still turn ashes into beauty. And I still choose the ones who feel forgotten by the world. This is not the end for you. It's the beginning of something holy. Stay close, stay open, stay humble, and above all, stay listening. I'm not done talking. Do not get distracted now. Stay with me. You are closer than you've ever been. The moment your spirit has been crying out for is near. The enemy has increased the pressure because he senses what's coming, but he cannot stop what I've ordained. What happened last night was not just spiritual, it was prophetic. It marked a turning point in your life. And even though you didn't see it, heaven did. I saw your name written in the light. I saw angels gathered. I saw chains snapping. I saw doors that had been shut for years begin to creak open. But I also saw your heart hesitate. I saw doubt creeping in when you should have been standing in praise. This is why I need you to hear me now. Comment 1515 if your spirit is open to receive what I am saying. Is it really possible for a 7-second ritual to turn financial struggle into overnight wealth? This leaked CIA-backed study uncovers a 7-second money ritual that's changing lives right now. Endorsed by 4 neuroscience labs, it reprograms your brain to attract money like a magnet. People once broke are now living their dream lives, luxury homes, new vehicles, exotic travel. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. You have been chosen for something that cannot be measured in human terms. The calling on your life is greater than the battles you've fought. The reason the enemy keeps attacking your mind, your peace, your relationships, it's because he's terrified of what you're about to walk into. But I need your full attention. I need your full heart. You can't keep giving me part of you and expecting the fullness of what I have. I'm not withholding from you. I'm waiting on your surrender. I've been patient. I've been gentle. But now the season has shifted. There is no more room for delay. No more time for half-hearted belief. The door is open now, but it will not stay open forever. And if you walk past this moment, if you ignore what I'm revealing, The weight of that silence will follow you. But I did not bring you here to scare you. I brought you here to prepare you. You are stepping into a season where everything changes, not just for you, but for those around you. I am going to use your life as a testimony. People will look at you and say, "Only God could have done that." And they'll be right, because it will be me, my hand, my grace, my timing, my power. I am still the God of Abraham, of Isaac, of Jacob. I am still the God who parts seas, calms storms, feeds the multitudes, and raises the dead. And yes, I am still the God who chooses the unlikely. That's why I chose you. Comment 1717. If you know this wasn't a coincidence, you were meant to see this today. You didn't miss it. You didn't mess it up. You are still on the path I laid before you, even if you've stumbled, even if you got lost for a season. My grace is still holding you in place. You are not behind. You are in process. I am building you in silence. I am strengthening you in the hidden place. I am preparing you for a moment that only I could orchestrate. And when it comes, you'll know it was worth every tear, every delay, every sleepless night. But listen to me, what you do next matters. Stop letting fear make your decisions. Stop letting past wounds speak louder than my word. Stop letting the opinions of others drown out the voice of your Creator. You are mine. You are not an accident. You are not forgotten. You are not too broken to be used. You are not too far to be found. You are exactly where you need to be to hear me clearly, but you must listen. Because last night, something shifted. And now you must move. Before 11 p.m., I need your heart fully open. I need your hands ready. I need your soul to return to the place of surrender. You've waited long enough. You've wondered long enough. You've fought in silence long enough. Now is the time for obedience. You don't have to understand everything to trust me. You just need to say yes. Yes to the calling. Yes to the healing. Yes to the next step. Yes to the unknown, knowing I will never leave you. When Peter stepped out of the boat, he didn't know how the water would hold him. But it wasn't about the water. It was about his eyes being locked on mine. You've looked down for too long. Look back at me. I've been reaching for you. Comment, Amen, if your heart is ready to step out in faith again. Let this moment be the one you never forget. Let it mark the night you finally said, God, I trust you even when I don't see the full picture. Because once you do, I will flood your life with peace that makes no sense. I will open doors you stopped praying for. I will align divine connections you didn't even know you needed. I will restore what was lost. I will breathe life into dry places. I will send provision you didn't expect. I will silence the lies that have tormented you for years. I will give you rest. But first, I need your yes. Not the fake yes, not the maybe later yes. The real one. The one that costs you pride. The one that breaks your cycles. The one that sets you free. This is your moment. The light is on. The heavens are watching. And I'm still calling your name. Don't ignore this. Don't scroll past this. Don't talk yourself out of believing again. Stay with me. I'm still speaking. There is more I need you to hear. Don't be fooled by the silence around you. That silence isn't absence, it's alignment. When you feel like nothing is happening, when doors stay shut, when people walk away, when you feel stuck, that's when I'm doing my deepest work. You just can't see it yet, but you will. What happened last night was me pushing back darkness on your behalf. The kind of darkness that has chased your bloodline for generations. It tried to touch you, but it couldn't. My protection surrounded you like fire. I held the line for you while you slept, and now I'm calling you to wake up not just physically but spiritually. This isn't a time to play small. This isn't a season for comfort. You were made for impact, and I'm about to show you just how much authority I've placed in you. You have no idea how close you are to something you've prayed for in tears. Comment 1111 if you feel the timing of this moment is not random. You felt left out, looked over, pushed aside, but what you thought was rejection was really my protection. I was hiding you, covering you, guarding what I was growing in you, because what's inside you is sacred, and not everyone was meant to see it early. Have you heard about the top secret ritual the government wants to keep hidden? Imagine if a single 7-second ritual could clear your debts and draw wealth to you effortlessly. A leaked CIA report and 4 leading neuroscience labs confirm it's not a myth. Struggling families are moving into dream homes with total peace of mind. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. But now, I'm revealing it. There are gifts in you I placed there long ago. They've been buried under fear, trauma, disappointment, and doubt, but they're still there. I haven't changed my mind about you. I haven't revoked your calling. I haven't given your blessing to someone else. It's still yours, but you must step into it. This is not just another moment. This is a defining one. And what you do with this word will shift the next season of your life. There are things I've kept on pause until your heart was ready, and now you're almost there. You've been through the fire. You've lost things you thought you needed. You've cried yourself to sleep. You've questioned why I allowed certain things to happen. But here's what you didn't see. The fire didn't destroy you. It purified you. What the enemy meant for harm, I've turned for good. And even now, I'm still turning it. Even now, I'm still working it. Even now, I'm taking the broken parts of your story and shaping them into purpose. But this time, I'm doing it with you, not without you. Comment 222 if you trust me enough to keep walking through the unknown with me. You've come too far to stop here. You've endured too much to walk away now. This next season is not about survival. It's about overflow. It's about fulfillment. It's about finally seeing what I've been building in silence. And yes, it will stretch you. Yes, it will require trust. But my child, don't you know by now I am faithful? I didn't bring you this far to leave you. I didn't carry you through the valley just to abandon you on the mountain. I'm still the same God who parted seas for Moses, who knocked down walls for Joshua, who shut lions' mouths for Daniel, who walked in fire with Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, and I'm walking with you. This is not the end of your story. This is the rising. And though it may not feel like it yet, heaven has already gone ahead of you. The things you're afraid of, I've already handled. The obstacles you're worried about, I've already made a way through them. You just need to move forward in faith. Faith, not fear. Faith, not logic. Faith, not feelings. You keep waiting until you feel ready. But readiness doesn't come before obedience. Readiness comes after you trust me enough to say yes before you see the full plan. Do you trust me enough to go where I lead, even when you don't understand? Because here's what I promise you, what's on the other side of your yes will make all of this worth it. Every lonely night, every tear, every rejection, every fight, every silent battle, every season where you felt invisible, nothing has been wasted. I've counted every tear, I've written every prayer, I've heard every cry. Comment 333 to declare that your faith is still alive, even if you're walking through uncertainty. I want you to hear this deeply. I have not failed you, and I never will. The enemy has tried to convince you that I'm distant, that I've been silent too long, that I've forgotten the promises I made to you, but those are lies. My word still stands, my covenant still holds. My promises are still active over your life, and though it may feel quiet now, my power has not stopped moving. This is your last warning before everything shifts. Before 11 p.m., I want your attention. I want your heart. I want your surrender. Not because I want control, but because I want to bless you fully. And I cannot fill what's already full of fear, distractions, and doubt. Make room. Clear the space in your soul. Push out the lies you've believed. Lay down the expectations that weren't from me. Stop carrying things that I never asked you to hold. Come back to the place of peace, to the place of trust, to the place where I can pour new oil into you. You've asked me for change, for answers, for signs. But I'm asking you, can I still have your heart? Even when the wait feels long, even when the healing takes time, even when the outcome looks uncertain. Because when you trust me without conditions, I'll bless you without limits. Let this be the night you come back to me fully, the night you silence the noise and tune into what I've been saying all along. You were born for more, and now the more is calling you forward. Don't ignore it. You've asked me, God, when will things finally change? And now I'm answering. Last night, I released something into the atmosphere, a shift, a break in the spiritual resistance that's been holding things back, and I waited to see who would notice, who would be still enough to feel it, who would recognize my voice in the quiet. Most didn't, but you're here now. You're listening, and that's why I'm still speaking. Don't let this moment pass like the others. This one is different. This one is sacred. This is the one that changes everything if you respond. Comment, Amen, if you know this is the confirmation you've been needing deep down. Let me be clear with you. What happened last night wasn't a warning of fear. It was a final invitation. A last call for those I love before the door shifts and the season changes for good. You're not late, but you're almost out of time. There's still a narrow window open. But your decision now will shape your next. Why is this 7-second CIA ritual spreading everywhere so fast? New CIA leaks have revealed a powerful brain ritual that triggers instant wealth flow. This 7-second technique, validated by 4 neuroscience labs, is rapidly changing lives. From crushing debt to dream vacations, this could be your shortcut to abundance. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. I have watched over you for years, even when you didn't know my name. I saw you when you were a child, wondering why the world felt so heavy. I heard your silent questions when no one answered you. I watched you build up walls just to survive. But I've come to tear those walls down, not to harm you, but to free you. I never wanted you to feel abandoned. That pain you've been carrying was never part of the plan. But even in your confusion, I've been weaving redemption behind the scenes. The truth is, you've been running for too long, running from healing, from honesty, from stillness, from the quiet place where your soul can finally exhale. And I know why. It's not because you're rebellious, but because you're afraid. Afraid to hope again. Afraid to trust again. Afraid that if you open your heart, you'll be disappointed again. But I'm not like them. I will never leave you. I won't change on you. I won't betray your trust. I won't throw your story back in your face. I don't see you through the lens of shame. I see you through the lens of mercy. and my mercy is new every single morning. Comment 1111 if you believe this timing is divine and meant for you. Your story is not over. In fact, the most powerful chapter is just about to begin. I am doing something so deep within you that you'll look back and say, I don't know how, but I know God did it, because it won't make sense. It won't follow logic. It won't check the boxes of people's opinions, but it will be mine, and what I give no one can take away. But this next season is going to require honesty, no more pretending. No more pushing down what's really going on in your heart. I can't heal what you hide. I can't restore what you deny. I need the real you, messy, raw, tired, uncertain but open, because your healing is in your honesty. And when you bring me the truth, I bring you the freedom. Let me remind you, I didn't call you to perfection. I called you to purpose. And your purpose isn't found in pretending to be strong. It's found in laying your weakness before me and trusting that I can carry what you cannot. You've tried to carry it all on your own. You've tried to stay strong for everyone else. You've tried to be the one who never falls apart. But what if falling apart is exactly what opens the way for my spirit to move? Comment 555 if you're ready to release what you were never meant to hold. You were never meant to carry guilt, shame, fear, or the weight of proving yourself. You were made to walk with me in peace, in trust, in identity. And now, I'm calling you back to that. Back to who you were before the world told you who to be. Back to the sound of my voice, not the noise of your past. Back to the stillness of knowing that even if everything else falls away, I remain. Do you remember when you still believed I could do anything? That childlike faith? It's still there. It's not gone. It's just been buried under life. But I'm uncovering it. I'm reaching down past the layers of pain, disappointment, and fear, and I'm breathing life back into you. Right now, as you read this, I'm speaking to your dry places. I'm touching parts of you that you've ignored. I'm reviving dreams you gave up on. This is not the end, it's the return, and it starts now. You may not have understood what happened last night, but it was a divine reset, a clearing of the path, a realignment of your soul. I'm not letting you miss what's coming, but I need your partnership. I won't force your obedience, but if you say yes, even a trembling, uncertain yes, I'll show you what I can do with it. I'll show you how I turn broken pieces into beauty. I'll show you how I make rivers in dry land. I'll show you how I restore years that were stolen. But most of all, I'll show you how deeply I've loved you, even when you didn't know I was near. You are not invisible. You are not forgotten. You are not unworthy. You are mine, and I'm not done. You don't realize how protected you've been. There were things meant to destroy you that didn't. There were nights when the enemy was ready to break you completely, but my hand said, not this one. You don't even know how close the attacks came because I blocked them before they ever reached you. And last night, that was another one. The enemy tried to write the final word over your story, but I already wrote the beginning and the end, and I am not finished, so why are you still doubting who you are? You are chosen, you are covered, you are set apart. Not because of what you've done, but because of who I am. I don't pick people based on their status, background, or perfection. I choose those whose hearts still respond to me even after everything they've been through. And your heart is still mine. Comment 1212 if you believe God's not finished with you yet. There is something divine about your life that you haven't fully understood. The enemy does, though. That's why the pressure has been heavier lately. That's why you've been facing battle after battle without any break. That's why certain people suddenly left. That's why doors closed without warning. But don't be discouraged by the loss. What I remove, I always replace with better. You think you're waiting on something to happen, but in reality, something is already happening. Heaven is already shifting things in your favor. Angels are already moving on your behalf. Answers are already making their way to you. It just hasn't shown up in your timeline yet, but it's coming. Could the CIA really be hiding a 7-second ritual that turns money struggles into fortune? A covert CIA finding exposes a strange 7-second ritual that activates money-attracting brainwaves on autopilot. Supported by science and 4 elite labs, this home ritual is turning struggling people into dream lifestyle owners. But this page may disappear soon. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted from the internet forever. And what's coming is heavy with glory. Don't stop now. Don't fall back into numbness. Don't shut down your heart again. This is the stretch before the shift. This is the part that feels the hardest right before everything opens. And I promise you it's going to open. But I need your spirit ready. I need your posture surrendered. I need you to believe again, not in yourself alone, but in me. Because I'm still the God who makes ways in the wilderness. I'm still the God who multiplies the little you have into more than enough. I'm still the God who speaks peace over storms and makes the winds obey. I'm not just a story in a book. I'm alive. And I'm working in your life now. Comment 777 if you believe God is still moving in ways you can't yet see. You've asked me, why has it been so quiet? And I'm telling you because I've been building something in the silence. The silence wasn't punishment. It was preparation. It was where I strengthened you. It's where I developed your discernment. It's where I planted the seeds of wisdom that are about to bloom. When others looked at your life and saw stillness, I saw strategy. Because what's next requires a version of you that couldn't be rushed. And now that the time has come, I'm calling you to step up. This is no longer about praying for survival. This is about walking in authority. You've seen what the enemy can throw at you. You've seen how people can fail you. But now it's time to see what happens when you let me lead completely. Not just on Sundays, not just when life is hard, but daily, fully, boldly. The world doesn't need another version of someone else. It needs you, the healed you, the Spirit-filled you. The bold, quiet, obedient, Spirit-led version of you that doesn't apologize for your faith and doesn't shrink to fit into places I never sent you. That's the version I'm raising up. And it begins tonight. Comment 999 if you're ready to let go of who you used to be and step into who God says you are. You are not here by accident. You didn't land here by luck. I orchestrated this moment before time began. I've been waiting for your yes, not because I need you, but because I want you, because I love you, because I created you to walk with me in every season. Let go of the guilt. I already forgave you. Let go of the shame. I already covered you. Let go of the lie that says you missed your chance. I'm the God of redemption. I don't run out of mercy. What I'm about to do in your life will not make sense to those around you, and it's not supposed to. I'm elevating you in a way that only I get the credit for. And yes, it will confuse some people, but that's not your problem. Stay focused on me. Keep your heart aligned with me, and I will handle the rest. Before 11 p.m., I want you to come back to me fully. Lay it all down. Your fears, your timelines, your unspoken pain, your doubts, your dreams, even your silence. Just come back. No performance, no script, just real, raw honesty. That's all I ask. I don't need you to be perfect. I just need you to be present. Because if you give me your heart, I will give you more than you imagined. There's something I need you to understand clearly. You don't need to fight for what I've already given you. The enemy wants you to think you have to earn my favor, that you have to perform, strive, impress, or be perfect to deserve my presence. But I'm not looking for performance, I'm looking for surrender. I'm not looking for religious effort, I'm looking for your heart.